Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis on oil, natural gas, and solar. So what we're looking for is we're looking for big buying pressure candlesticks, small selling candlesticks for an upward move. And what I'm seeing is kind of the opposite in oil. We might see a little bit, we might see some weakness right in front of us. Will it be big? I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you some other stuff that I'm seeing in some of the charts. And we'll go on through it. Again, the valuation's good. I think next year is going to have a very, very good year for oil. So I'm continuing to hold on to everything because of valuations, market conditions. In the technical analysis on the short term, I'm not too bothered. So I look at these as accumulation periods, not as buy and sell points. So it's more of a buying accumulation phase than I am looking to sell anything. Just wanted to make that clear. So this is my financial opinion. Let's take a look at the charts and I'll let you know what I see. So we're going over to oil, natural gas, and solar. So here's that resistance line that we bumped our head on. We hit our head on it once, twice, and then a third time. Now, we've got some stronger selling pressure days throughout here and weaker up buying pressure days. We could see this pull back a little bit further than where we've pulled back so far. So don't expect just a rocket moonshot higher. I think we're going to pull back a little bit more, compose ourselves a little bit, and then try moving up. Think of it as a 1, 2. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of a 4 loop kind of coming back and then moving on up. We do have some good support right in here at about $75. So we could hit 75, maybe not. We'll see. But I still think we've got a little bit of selling pressure ahead of us just by looking at these candlesticks over here with the relationship of the selling pressure and buying pressure from this point forward. Big selling pressure, not as much buying pressure. I still think a little bit more of a sell-off. Natural gas, looking at this chart here, we've got the trend line coming underneath us, and we've gotten support on the 50-day a couple times. We'll see where this heads, but we do have a higher or lower highs coming through here and higher lows coming right into this point here. So we'll see what it does. Now here's SM Energy. I kind of just threw this line in here coming across, and then I've got the trend line coming up here. We're coming right into this point. Are we going to break to the upside or are we going to pull back? We'll find out tomorrow. CDEV's in that same situation. We're kind of coiling up right into this point here where it's going to have to make a decision if we're going to break up or downward. And I think it's waiting for some cues from the oil price. Now, Callon Petroleum, this could be a leader. Maybe this is leading its way up, but this is a cup and handle pattern that just broke to the upside. So Callon broke to the upside here on a nice big cup and handle. Projected price moves way higher than where it's at today. It'd be the bottom here to the top and then projected upward, way up there. Tellurian looking good. We broke its downtrend. It's been battling back and forth of the buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell day. So maybe tomorrow we'll have a nice big up day. We'll see. Northern Oil and Gas coming into a little bit of selling pressure. Looking at this, doesn't look too bad. Nice big buying pressure, but we have a little bit of a selling pressure. And usually when it starts up and then sells off, some momentum is to the downside. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. Recaf breaking this downtrend line. Looks like it's getting a little bit of a short squeeze on. A little bit of a black candlestick momentum. Maybe we'll fill this little gap here. We'll see what's going on there tomorrow. Here's TAN. TAN's got this nice kind of break going across here of resistance. Broke to the upside. We may come back and retest this break at maybe 92.50, maybe a little bit below it right here to close that gap and head on up. Beam is going into outer space here today with this nice huge volume, big up day, 16%. Looking good. I see that continuing. Sunworks, we're still trying to break out of this downtrend line. Would I be a buyer here? Yes, I would be. I have bought my shares down here. I still own it. I'm waiting for the break. SOL is looking really good. Bullish engulfing here. We came on up, broke through this resistance line, and now we came back and retested, and now looks like we're moving on higher. Looks good. Fuel cell's another one that I still own. I'm holding on to it. I think when I bought it somewhere in this range down here, and hopefully we can continue higher. Looks good. And Plug Power's looking good. Broke its resistance line, pull back a little bit, and maybe we can break out of here and keep moving higher. But it looks good. And guys, I've been buying these and just kind of holding on. The charts have to turn around its momentum for me to sell these. And I'm not selling them in their entirety. For most of them, I'm just holding on them. I'm looking at the valuations, buying them undervalued, selling them when they're overvalued. It's probably going to be some years. So I'm in here for a while. I'm not looking at trading. Some of these other ones that I'm not as confident in, if the chart starts to look bad, I'm going to put them into a free ride. What a free ride is I take my original money out and I let my profits ride for free. It's a free ride. Some of them, I think they could go up 100% or more, or a few 100%. And if I put money in there and I make a few 100%, I'm letting those profits ride. It earned it. It deserves it. I'm just going to let it ride. So that's kind of my viewpoint on it. And I'm not trying to time the in and out movements of oil. Let's say it looks like it may pull back a little bit in the short term. I'm just going to let it ride. Because last time I tried doing that during the last commodity bull market, and I got caught out of some of the companies. I'm not doing that again. I've learned my lesson. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.